The house at the end of Blackwood Lane didn't look evil, it just looked exhausted. Its windows were clouded like cataracts, and the porch sagged as if the wood itself were tired of holding up the silence. Elias, a professional probate photographer, didn't believe in ghosts. He believed in light, shadow, and the $500 check he'd received for documenting the estate. He pushed the front door open, the smell of copper and old paper hitting him instantly. He started in the foyer. Click. The flash illuminated a dust-choked hallway. When the spots cleared from his eyes, he noticed something in the viewfinder that he hadn't seen with his naked eye. A small, wet handprint on the wallpaper, about 3 feet off the ground. He lowered the camera. The wall was bone-dry, just peeling floral patterns. He moved to the kitchen. It was frozen in 1954. A rusted kettle sat on the stove. Click. In the digital preview, the kitchen chair wasn't empty. A woman sat there, her neck bent at an angle that defied physics. Her eyes 2 hollow pits of charcoal. Elias felt a cold draft whistle through his teeth. He looked at the chair, empty. "Just a sensor glitch," he whispered, his voice sounding thin in the dead air. "ISO is too high." He climbed the stairs, the wood groaning like a living thing under his boots. The air grew thick, smelling now of wet fur and spoiled meat. At the end of the hall was a nursery. The door was slightly ajar. Elias felt a heavy, rhythmic thudding, not a sound but a vibration in the floorboards. Thump, 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 like a giant heart beating beneath the house. He raised his camera, his hands shaking so violently the strap rattled. He aimed it at the dark slit of the nursery door. Click. The flash was blinding. In that microsecond of white light, the door didn't just open, it vanished. Elias didn't look at the screen. He couldn't. He turned to run, but his feet felt like they were sinking into the floor. He looked down. The hardwood wasn't wood anymore. It was dark, viscous liquid, pulling him in. He finally looked at the camera's playback screen. In the photo, he wasn't alone in the hallway. Dozens of pale, elongated figures were clinging to the ceiling above him, their jawless mouths open, waiting. But that wasn't the worst part. In the photo, he was already transparent. Elias dropped the camera. It hit the floor with a plastic crack, the screen flickering one last time. As the darkness of the house rushed into his lungs, the camera captured a final, automatic shot of the empty hallway. There was no Elias. There was only a fresh, wet handprint on the wall, 3 feet off the ground.